All right, so continuing on with chords and arcs. Our first definition today is the perpendicular diameter theorem. So it says if you have a diameter that is 90 degrees to some sort of chord, then it cuts that chord in half and the arcs in half. So if a diameter is perpendicular to a chord, then it bisects the chord and its arc. So picture here, if you have a circle and we have a diameter right here, so going straight through the center, and we have a chord right here, and this is a nice 90 degree. That means these two chunks have to be the same, and these two chunks have to be the same. All right, the next one is the perpendicular bisector center theorem. So this is going to look really similar, but it starts out if you have a perpendicular bisector to a chord, so you know it bisects the chord, then it has to go through the center of the circle and be a diameter. So a perpendicular bisector of a chord always goes through the center of a circle. So if you have a circle, you have a chord that's being cut in half like this. This line then has to go through the center and be a diameter. And this would be 90 right there. So some examples. We have an archaeologist found pieces of a jar and she wants to figure out what is the radius of that jar to figure out how she should reassemble the pieces. So how could you figure out the radius of the rim? So if you think of this, we have a jar, right? And we want to figure out what's this radius right here. So if I get two pieces that are the same, like this, then if I draw something like that and get a nice 90 degree, that would then give me the radius right there. So you can go based off the chords. Okay, so how can we do it in a slightly more just mathematical situation? Here we know that this is 3 and the whole thing is 14, meaning this has to be 7 right there. You want to figure out what this is. So we were back to a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you have 3 squared plus 7 squared is going to equal r squared. And solve this, you'll get 58 equals r squared. Take the square root of both sides, and you will get r equals 7.62 centimeters. So this one's a little bit different. We have 11 right here, y right here, and then it shows that the radius is 15. So this is also going to be 15 because it's also a radius. And then we're looking for y, so we have like a, b, c. So 11 squared plus y squared equals 15 squared. Subtract 11 squared from 15 squared to get y squared equals 104. Take the square root, and y will equal 10.2. Here's the optional homework again. Otherwise, finish the 12.2 assignment on Math Excel.